Welcome to the Vista Acres Homestead channel. We'd like to thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications button, and if you can, give us a like button. And again, thank you for watching. Okay, y'all, welcome back to Vista Acre Homestead. As you can tell by the table, we are going to be pickling cucumbers. And we've already got a run ready that's in the sink. So we're going to be starting up. I've got to get the jar. I've got the jars ready. I've got the lids ready. Getting the canner ready, and we're going to probably do 7 wide mouth jars. So we're going to get that started. We're going to show you step by step, and we're going to show you a family secret. Yes, this is a family secret. So now the kids will know what our secret is. And talking about kids, our grandkids, they love pickled cucumbers. Okay, y'all, we just about made a mistake. We took a look at it because our family secret recipe called for a 5% acidity vinegar. And we just bought this at the bargain place and got a good price on it. And it says it is a pickling vinegar base. So, you know, that to us, that looked like it was good to go. But then I read on the back, which is unusual for me to do any reading, but I've noticed that it does say that this is a 2.5% acidity. So this would not work. Almost messed up on our family secret recipe. So we buy this at Sam's or Costco when we go, and we notice that this one does say a 5% acidity. Both of them same name brand too. If you didn't notice, both of these was Heinz vinegar. So you really, on these secret family recipes, you've really got to pay attention to what's on there. And the bag did call for here a 5% acidity. So if you're gonna do your family recipes, you've got to really read the directions. Oh, secret's out. This is not a sponsor, but Mrs. Wages is an easy way of making dill pickles. Yeah, kosher dill pickles. They do this stuff does a great job. The thing I like about it is it's consistent, very consistent, right, Angie? So I'm gonna get this brine. This is the brine mix. We still add, like I said, the garlic and the dill. We add that to it. But this, I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up as the directions call for, and we'll be able to pour that into the jars of pickles. Okay, y'all, first thing I'm gonna do is pour 7 1/3 cup of water in the mixing bowl. Angie said it's best. She says it's best if you do a little bit less. And then I've got 3 1/3 cup. Where do they come up with these thirds, Angie? Of vinegar. So I got 3 1/3 cups of vinegar. This is a 2 cups, so I'll fill it up. Alright, put that. Here. Put that on the table. Yeah, we'll roll it again. Okay. Now I'm gonna put 3 1/3 cups. So I'll pour 2. Since all this holds is 2 cups. Maggie hid in her bedroom. 3 1/3. So that's got the vinegar and the water. The next thing is the pouch. We're gonna put it in. Boy, this place gonna start smelling good here in just a minute. So Angie's pointing out we're getting a big rain outside. That is great. Alright, here we go. The aromas are going to be going now with this pickling starting up. Alright. Alright, now I am going to stir this. This is our brine. We're getting it ready. And what does it say? Bring it to a boil.
Yeah, she bring it to a boil for about 2 or 3 minutes, I think.
Do not use aluminum.
No, I told you there's a wooden spoon in the bowl.
That's plastic spoon. Won't hurt it either. Just till boil over medium heat. Stir continuously until mixture dissolves. Remove from heat. Okay. So we're going to, okay y'all, we're going to bring this up to, we're going to keep stirring it first, and then we're going to bring it up to a boil at a medium heat, and then it will be ready to go. Okay y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get a jar out while this heats up. My brine is starting to warm up a little bit. I've got it as the directions say on medium heat. So I'm going to get it, this jar should be about ready. And like I say, most videos you're going to listen to, you don't have to do this step, and that's fine. We just like doing it that way.
Everybody's different.
Everybody's different. Okay, y'all, we've got the canner in the background, and we're not going to use this to can. We're going to use this as a bowl bath, because that's all you got to do, because they've got the acidity in them. The pickles do, so that's all they have to be, is just put in a hot water bath, and that's what we're going to do with this canner. We're going to use it. This old canner has been around a long time. It's been used for a lot of stuff. And one day we've looked for some big water bath tubs, but we hadn't found one that we really like. So we're going to use this today for that. But this canner has been around for years. Angie's grandmother canned on this canner. So that tells you how good of a canner these all-American canners are. Now, if we was going to can, we would definitely, you want to make sure that you're canning at the right pressure for your altitude. And you can find that stuff in these books. This book right here particularly. Alright, this is a book. Now, talking about books, and the reason I got this other book, you know, I hear everybody talking about being prepared. Being prepared for this, you know, supposedly this fall or first of next year, possibly having your stuff put up. But I'm going to tell you something, I've listened to several channels, I really hadn't heard anybody touch on that you need to think about. Is, if it was to get that bad, and I'm not saying where I think it will or it won't, I'm just saying if it does get that bad, you better have some books, because the internet, if you can afford it, you may not have it, and then you may not be able to afford it. So if you don't have the internet, you're not going to be able to look up how much pressure do I use at the altitude that I'm at. So you want to make sure you've got a book to look at it the old-fashioned way. Also, like gardening, you better make sure you've got some books put back for gardening. None of these are sponsors of the channel, but you need books put back, because you know what? If it gets as bad as some of these people think, and like I say, I'm not saying it is or it's not, but if it was to get that bad, you're probably not going to have the internet to go and look at how far do I put corn apart, or how do I do canning. So these are good old books. They may come in handy. So I'd have some books myself. is ready. The brine is ready. It's come to a steam or boil. So we're ready on that. I gotta get one more jar of pickles ready. One more jar ready, and we'll be ready to start pouring it in there and then do the hot bath. Ooh, doggies. Right?
Right.
Okay, y'all. Before I put the lids on, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wipe the jars. I just want to make sure they're clean. So that's ready for a lid. Do every one of them that way.
Very top.
Very top right here. We want to make sure they're clean.
And that's where your seals.
What I got is a paper towel with a little bit of vinegar on it. Clean it up a little bit. Okay, now we're ready. And so those was a little bit dirty. Got a little bit on top of them there. So now we're ready for the lids. Okay, y'all, that wraps up. We're gonna put the lids on and then put the rings on. And then we'll put them in the hot bath, and that will wrap up this episode of the pickling of the pickles. And we really appreciate y'all watching. If you hadn't subscribed, please subscribe, and if you can, hit that like button. And again, thank you for watching. Okay, y'all, that pretty well gets this wrapped up. We've got the water over the jars, and we'll let it in 15 minutes. It says in boiling hot water, let them sit for 15 minutes and they're ready to go.